What's up,
What's up,
everybody? Welcome
Johnny?
back. What's up with you? Are we in the same office? You're over there. I'm over here.
We're safe. We're safe. We're safe.
We're being
COVID
very
safe.
safe.
Yeah.
COVID safe. Welcome back to another episode of Growing Pains, running a profitable window fill business. We got Matt here. I'm in the office again. Yay! Today we're talking about competition. So let's unpack competition. What's going on, Matt?
Yeah. So competition in business. So this is like one of my things that I hate and that I love. My philosophy on competition, because I've through 20 years in business and different businesses, like competition is in every single industry, not just window tinting. Like every industry has competition. Lest anyone think that they're in a business with no competition. Every business has competition, and so my philosophy on competition is that it should not matter to you, and you should not focus on competition. If you focus on competition and you're obsessed with your competition, then you have already lost. Right?
I love it.
Say it again.
Totally.
If you focus on your competition and you think that your competition affects how successful you will be, you have already lost. Right? Because that means they're in your head, and that means you're thinking about them. That means you're spending less time on your business and more time thinking about your competition. I'm not saying don't be aware of your competition. I'm not saying don't see, what they're doing, but there's a difference between stressing about your competition and just kind of being aware of them, but just kind of going forward with what you're doing and not letting what they do affect what you do. And so I think, a lot of friends that have businesses, they call me, or, I've talked to a lot of other entrepreneurs that get really stressed out. Oh my God, this guy opened down the block. Oh my God, this guy's going to start his own shop. Oh my God. And I'm like, how does that affect you? How does that affect your business and what you're doing in your business? It shouldn't affect you and what you're doing in your business. You should be successful no matter what. You need to be in charge of how successful you're going to be. It should not matter what anybody else is doing. And so for me, like I like to know my competitors. And I generally try to get along with my competitors. Well, in window film, I do that because I want to buy all my competitors, right? But even in my other businesses, like you want to have a good relationship with your competitors, because there are going to be competitors. There's never no competition. And so, and the other thing is they're in the same business as you. And so like, like what we're doing now, like this video, like how to run a profitable window film business makes no sense. I'm basically telling all my competitors all the things that I'm doing to run my business, right? Any tricks and tips that maybe they don't know, they're learning, right? Which is, if you think about it, it's stupid, right? But if you believe how I believe, and you believe that, like, whether I tell them it or not, 9 out of 10 people that hear it, they're not going to do shit, right? Because they're not motivated and they're not, driven, right? So I hope they do. I hope they're successful, because it's not going to affect me. And so I think people in business need to understand that, that they need to be they're in full charge of how successful they're going to be. And I'm just really a proponent of, of making your own way and not having anybody else, affect what you're doing. And so I think, we're in the, I'm in California. There's other window film dealers all over the country. Like, and we're in like other markets as well, like Seattle versus our LA location. It's totally different. Like LA, I throw a rock, I hit 20 window film companies, literally. I mean, I don't even know the names of all these companies that come up, right? And so, but at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for what we're doing. We're just laser focused on what we're doing, our customers, and everyone's going to do it. The industry is huge. The pool is so big, right? Then the dollars are so big. There's so many dollars out there. You're fighting over like one job or two jobs. Like, it doesn't make sense, just go out and get get a bigger piece of the pie. In window film, we're not selling, we're not creating the industry. We're not like, creating new customers or creating we're just, the industry is the industry, right? There's X amount of dollars spent, $100 million, $200 million, whatever it is in a market. And we're just trying to get a piece of that pie. Right. And so, and it's split up, between a lot of different companies. Sometimes a few companies, sometimes more companies, and companies come and go all the time, right? They go into business, they go out of business, and they ebb and they flow, and companies concentrate on different types of business, different sectors. Some guys do a ton of security film, some guys do a ton of decorative film. So there's all that too. So at the end of the day, like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Competition is like, it's there. Sometimes it bothers me when, like, obviously when we lose jobs, it's like, oh fuck, we lost a job. Like, who was it? Who got the job? You know what I mean? And if it's one of my friends, I'll call them up and be like, what the fuck? You $3 a square foot. How can you charge $3 a square foot? And yell at them, but it's all, it's all in fun. At the end of the day, it doesn't really, it's not going to change a long-term goal that you're going to have for your business. And so think long-term, don't think short-term, don't think every day, this job, that job, don't be petty, think big. Yeah. That's my message to everybody. And I just, it's a different mindset. You know what I mean? You got to think about the long game, not the short game. Right. And if you're driven and you have goals and you are really driven to succeed, like a lot of the people that I know and friends in the business are, they're going to win. They're winning already. You know what I mean? A lot of my competition is winning because they feel the same way and they agree, but I feel like there's a lot of people out there that just get so worried and stressed about their competition. And so I'm just here to say, like, don't stress about it. If you stress about it, it's going to detract from what you're doing, and it's going to affect, how successful you are. And so, if you want to win, just don't worry about your competition. I mean, just go laser focused.
Love it. Yep. Couldn't agree more. If you guys have any disagreements or you totally agree with it, make sure you write comments down below. If you have problem thinking outside the box, if you're one of those people that Matt just mentioned, feel free to contact BMG Marketing. They'll help you think outside the box. They'll help you figure out how to defeat your competition. Yeah. But to what Matt said.
Wait a minute, Johnny. If the marketing company that I own, that you guys run, start helping other window film companies, then it's going to hurt Solar Art. So you can't do. I'm just kidding.
Don't worry about your competition, bro.
Oh, that's right.
I can't. Competition.
Yes, sign up for BMG. We'll help you grow your window film business and put Solar Art out of business.
Let's do it, baby. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. I agree with Matt. Don't focus too much on your competition. Definitely be aware, right? But don't let it stop you from growing your own business. Love it.
Cool.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
Later.